Papa, what are you doing?
You ought to be asleep. Go back to bed, darling.
They're going to come and get us, aren't they?
No. Don't worry. Come on. I'll take you back to bed. Look how soundly your sister's sleeping. Lie back down. We need to leave very early tomorrow.
But I'm freezing.
Then I'll go and fetch you a nice warm blanket. There's no water. The pipes are frozen. That thin towel isn't going to keep my daughters warm. Our whole lives fit into these 2 cases. Everything's ready. Tomorrow we flee. There's still some paraffin in it. Only a few hours before we leave the country. I'll have to leave my books here. The nights are growing colder. Years of research findings now thrown into the fire. But I can't let any of it fall into the wrong hands. The bed cover is full of holes, but it's better than nothing. So, good night, darling. Sleep well.
Father,
Yes?
why do we have to go?
Let's talk about it in the morning, so we don't wake your sister.
But I don't want to go. I don't want to leave Mama.
You'll see. Everything will turn out all right.
Promise?
Promise. Now dream of something beautiful. Papa loves you. Who put that there? What's going on down there? This. Damn it. I have to hide the children. It's unlocked. It's pitch dark in there. It's getting light. I need a safe place to hide, and quick. Look! There's a hole in the wall behind the chest of drawers. The opening is just about big enough. At least I can hide the children in here. Wake up!
What's happening?
Quickly, come with me.
They're looking for us. I'm right, aren't I?
Yes, you have to hide.
No, don't go, Papa!
But we've forgotten Mama.
Mama!
You both wait here. I'll go and get the photo. So, better get on with it. And fast. I need to calm the girls and get them the mother's photo. Here, Mama will look after you. Take my diary, and if the nasty men take me away tonight, go to Herman. He knows what to do.
Papa.
And now keep as quiet as a mouse. Both of you. I love you.
He's here!
Good evening, Doctor. It's not been easy tracking you down. It's almost as though you've been avoiding us.
I have no reason to seek out your company.
Don't be so unfriendly. You couldn't see enough of us when we were funding your research.
I left the project for family reasons. I thought you respected my decision.
Of course I respect it, even if I disagree with it. The problem is you still have something that belongs to me, and I would very much like it back.
Come on, you have all my research. All the results, all the findings. I wish they'd been more successful, but you can't find what isn't there.
Do you think I'm an idiot, Doctor? Is that it? You think I'm stupid?
No, not at all.
So you won't mind if my men conduct a little research of our own in every corner of your house. I may not be a genius, but I believe in a methodical scientific approach.
Please, how many times do I have to say it? There's nothing for you to find here.
And I intend to test that hypothesis. The Fuhrer wants results, and I want to give them to him, wherever they're hiding. If you're right, you can relax. As you said, you can't find what isn't there. Tear the place apart, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
After all this time, Fenton, you still ride a camel like a cow.
Hey, it's been a while since I had to cross a desert like this. I'd rather be back with Gwen. But the army seems to think this beach holiday is more important.
How's she doing? Does she know where you are?
She's got enough to deal with at boarding school. I don't want her worrying. With her mum out of the picture. Still, it could be worse. That school's like a little German palace with fees to match. Well, we better get a move on. If your informant can show us the Egyptian HQ in Port Said, our bombers can take it out and the canal can stay open.
About that, we might have a small problem. My informant has disappeared.
What? The bombardment starts at dawn. If they don't have a precise target, they'll just carpet bomb the whole city.
So we'll find the HQ ourselves, don't worry.
I hope you have a plan, Tamir.
Of course. What I'm gonna do is pretend to be a traitor, give away some small secrets, and get myself dragged to HQ for interrogation.
And you think they'll just let me follow you?
I have a tiny transmitter with me, the latest technology. You get a fix on me, and then we have the coordinates. Then I convince the Egyptians to let me go and act as their spy. Easy.
Easy for me. Are you sure you've thought through the interrogation part?
This is where our ways part, my friend. Here's the receiver. To get a fix on me, you'll need to climb somewhere high, like that tower on the city wall. Wait for me there.
How do you say break a leg in Arabic?
First of all, I'm Israeli. And secondly, in our army, we say, head and gut shot.
That's certainly vivid. I should be able to pick up Tamir's signal if I climb one of the towers on the city wall. Not a great place to break an axle. I can use the knife to pierce, cut, scratch, slit, chop, saw, and turn screws. Riddled with woodworm and as dry as a sandstorm. That has to be the tower that Tamir meant. I'll take both the planks with me. So, how can I make something useful out of all this? Looks like a plan. Top work. The plank's long enough now. Hopefully it's strong enough too. Just one more leap and I'll be able to relax for a sec.
هو فين؟
Whew, that could have turned nasty. Deep breath. Almost there.
Major, we have arrested a Bedouin who claims to have important information about enemy troop movements.
Do you believe him?
So far, he knows what he's talking about. But he says he'll only reveal the details to you in person.
Sounds like a ploy. Search him thoroughly and double the guards. Then bring him in.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's hope Tamir is already at the target. The headquarters must be somewhere down there. A full moon. Not very helpful for spies or the Air Force. Let's see if I can find a signal. Damn! The receiver's picking up a whole mess of signals. It's a good job Tamir wrote his wave signature on the bottom of the device. I just need to tune into the right one. Bingo! I'm receiving Tamir's signal loud and clear. It's coming from the northeast, about 700 meters away. That's where the old bathhouse is. Nice hiding place. But there's no hiding from our Air Force. No, I just need to wait until Tamir gets back. Tamir should have been back ages ago. I'm starting to get worried. His signal's still coming from the Egyptian HQ. I hope nothing's gone wrong. Oh, to hell with it. I can't just sit around here doing nothing. So I can't get any closer to the old bathhouse. And there's still no sign of life from Tamir. If they're holding him in there, then I have to get him out pronto. The Navy and Air Force will start their bombardment at dawn. I don't have much time. It's definitely seen better days. Dents, rust, dodgy tires, and leaky gaskets, and the dripping oil everywhere. A Volga M21. Fairly new model, but still looks pretty knackered. Somebody's tried to break into the boot. Screwed on tight. I can use the knife to pierce, scratch, slit, chop, saw, and cut hoses. It's broken. Nobody's going to miss it. There's a little puddle of water shimmering away down there. Going by the smell, I'd say there's a sewer behind that gate. If it wasn't for that big lock, I could maybe sneak into the building this way. Rusted solid. Probably hasn't been opened in ages. I always did want to get into the oil business. Now it should swing open beautifully. 3, 2, 1, open. Hopefully I'll find an entrance to the bathhouse down here. There's a wooden wheel down there, but I can't quite get to it. It's not wastewater. It's fresh. The passage over there looks promising. There's a wooden wheel missing here. The moss has firmly taken root in the stone. I can use the knife to pierce, scratch, cut, slit, chop, saw, and scrape moss off a stone. Success! I've blocked up the hole in the jug with moss. I'll fill the jug to the brim. Come on now, up you come. Got it. A perfect fit. With a bit of luck, this should lead straight to the bathhouse. Now all I have to do is find Tamir. What's that noise?
Major, this man is a spy. He was carrying this.
A short-range transmitter. So, where is the receiver? Tell me! Tell me now, or you die! There has to be an accomplice! Seal off the city and search every corner! He can't be allowed to escape!
Those swine! Shit. Now what? If the Air Force and Navy don't have a precise target, they'll flatten the whole city at dawn. How can I reach our people in time? The Egyptians are sealed off Port Said completely. My only hope is to send a radio message from here. But to do that, I'll need the emergency code word that Tamir had with him. A carbon dioxide canister. It's used for welding. Not budging an inch. A small compressor. It must belong to the welding gear. Empty. Tamir. Should have stuck with break a leg. Sorry, old friend, but I need the emergency code. The code card. Thank God the Egyptians didn't find it. But it's covered in blood. Condor. All I need now is a radio. All he wanted to do was save lives, but he couldn't save his own. I can't let his death be in vain. It hasn't seen a drop of water in years. There's still some water in the basin. So now the cloth is soaked. Port Said Commandant. That bastard shot Tamir like he was putting down a dog. A thick bundle of cables for the phone, radio, and electricity. Let's take a little peek at what's behind this door. It's the radio room. Hardly bigger than a broom cupboard and hot as hell in this weather. I'm surprised the man can breathe. The radio room is tiny. If it wasn't for that gap under the door, he probably would have suffocated already. It's a long hose. Where should I run it to? I'll take the hose up with me. I'll lay it along here. Luckily, the guards are concentrating on the city wall and gates. But that does mean I'll have to sit tight here for a while. Let's hope the local residents aren't light sleepers. What do we have here? Sealed and secure. Okay. Now where does the other end go? Now I'll carefully, quietly push the hose under the door. There we go. Sealed perfectly. Now I just need to wait a few days until the man in there suffocates. No, I should probably go and speed things up a bit. And good night. That should be enough to send the radio operator off to Dreamland. I'll just let some air in, then I'll send my message. Hopefully before our friend here wakes up. So, time to tap out the code word. Shouldn't be too difficult. That's the right code word. I just need to send them the coordinates for the HQ, then get out of here before they turn this place to rubble.
سلم نفسك.
It's all kicking off out there. Time to make myself scarce. It's wobbling. I'm going to turn turtle.
Mr. Paddock, can you hear me? Mr. Paddock, you must get up!
What the hell happened?
Bombs. We have to get out of here.
Why? Who are...
Better save the explanations for later.
Fair enough. But we'll never get out of this city alive on foot. Quick! Get in!
Head for the canal. There's a plane waiting for us. If the pilot hasn't got cold feet.
No problem. Hold tight.
close. How far do we have to go?
What? I thought you knew your way around here.
I thought you did. I've never been here before in my life.
Well, I'm not stopping to ask for directions. Look out! So, now do we have time for introductions?
I'm Anna. I've come from Germany to ask for your help.
So you came to a city that was about to be bombed just to find me. That's rather flattering. But how did you know where I'd be?
That doesn't matter. What matters is your daughter.
Gwen? What's happened?
I'd love to sit here and chat, but the pilot can't wait any longer. Let's talk when we're airborne.
Yes? Not a shadow of a doubt. The results are 100% reproducible. Understood. We'll initiate the final phase immediately, and Wotan will be complete. Only personnel with the highest level of clearance. Absolutely.
Time for a few answers, Miss
Anna. Just Anna.
German Intelligence Service.
Mossad.
That explains a few things.
I belong to a special unit that tracks down escaped Nazi criminals,
You're a Nazi hunter.
if you like. Right now I'm tracking the last few members of a particularly brutal SS unit, one with a reputation for Baroque medical experiments. And I finally managed to locate their leader.